The Machiavellian dynamics of the Israeli lobby in U.S. politics. The assertion that the Israeli lobby wields immense influence over the U.S. Congress, Senate, and the White House is not a novel claim. In exploring this Machiavellian approach to understanding the dynamics between the Israeli lobby and American politics, it is essential to delve into the historical context, the mechanisms of influence, and the implications for U.S. taxpayers. Historical context. To comprehend the present influence of the Israeli lobby, one must consider the historical roots of the U.S.-Israel relationship. The strategic partnership between the two nations has evolved over decades, shaped by shared geopolitical interests and cultural affinities. Theodor Herzl's vision of a greater Israel has played a role in framing the narrative, providing a backdrop for lobbying efforts that align with both American and Israeli goals. Mechanisms of influence. Machiavelli's political philosophy emphasized the strategic use of power and influence to achieve objectives. In the case of the Israeli lobby, mechanisms such as campaign contributions, lobbying activities, and strategic alliances have been employed to secure favorable policies. The lobby's ability to mobilize financial resources and build alliances with influential figures within the U.S. political landscape reflects a Machiavellian approach to shaping policy outcomes. Control over Congress, Senate, and the White House. The assertion that the Israeli lobby owns the Congress, Senate, and the White House is a provocative claim that requires nuanced analysis. While it is evident that the lobby exerts considerable influence, characterizing it as ownership oversimplifies the complex interplay of interests within the American political system. Machiavelli would argue that the lobby's influence is a strategic maneuver, not absolute control, aimed at achieving policy outcomes beneficial to both nations. The role of U.S. taxpayers. The financial burden borne by U.S. taxpayers in supporting Israel is a point of contention. A Machiavellian perspective would suggest that this financial commitment serves as a means to maintain a strategic alliance that aligns with U.S. interests in the Middle East. However, the question arises, to what extent does this expenditure serve the interests of the American people? Analyzing the costs and benefits requires a careful examination of geopolitical considerations and the lobbying strategies employed to secure ongoing financial support. Conclusion. In adopting a Machiavellian lens to analyze the Israeli lobby's influence on U.S. politics, it becomes apparent that the relationship is a complex interplay of power dynamics. While the lobby strategically navigates the American political landscape, characterizing its influence as ownership oversimplifies the intricate web of interests at play. Understanding the historical context, mechanisms of influence, and the implications for U.S. taxpayers is crucial for a nuanced perspective on this controversial aspect of international relations.